Puss in Boots discovers that his passion for adventure has taken its toll. He has burnt through 8 of his 9 lives. Puss sets out on an epic journey to find the mystical last wish and restore his 9 lives. Ever since this film was released, all I've seen from it are overwhelmingly positive reviews for the Puss in Boots sequel. But after the first one, I was a bit hesitant about how good it could actually be. But I was blown away by nearly every aspect of the movie. The animation was overall very well done, and there were a few moments near the end that just looked amazing, and the occasional use of different frame rates during action was also a neat thing to watch. The comedic moments all landed for the most part, and it never felt like it was overdone. It felt true to all the characters and made fun scenes great. The story was enjoyable, and there were a lot of themes associated with the wish that, while predictable, made for some great character development and moments. Once I got towards the end, I kind of figured out that everyone would sort out their own problems without needing to use the wish. But Dreamworks animation films aren't necessarily known for being huge complex stories. They're often character-driven, and that really was the strength of this film. Even though the majority of the characters are cast as villains for much of the story, I found myself caring for nearly every person and how their story would turn out because, while they were antagonists to the main characters, they still had their own reasons for doing what they were. I think Big Jack Plumber was the only one I didn't care about, but that's the intent because, as the ethical bug points out, there is absolutely no good in him whatsoever. There is no reason for the audience to like him as a character. He is the big bad villain of the fairy tale. But Goldilocks and the 3 bears are completely different. I loved the inclusion of the fairy tale story and the unconventional family dynamic of the group, with Goldie trying to get her real family back without realizing that she already has one. I got tired of the too hot, too cold, just right trope happening over and over again, but it was easy to look past with how much I enjoyed the characters. To me, Perrito was the standout to the film. From the moment he entered the story, I loved every scene he's in. He brings comedic relief to the team, but also has a very different story than Puss and Kitty, and is able to help them change and look at life differently. He gets them to smell the roses and appreciate what they have in life, just like he does with Goldie. Perrito has every reason to want the wish and to get a better life, but he's the one that's most grateful for what he does have, these 2 new friends going on an adventure with him. One of my favorite moments with him was when he was captured by Goldie and the bears, and was enjoying the company so much that he joined in on the roasting, even though one of the bears was literally threatening to eat him. The character brings so much to the movie, both thematically and comically, and if they ever make another Shrek or Puss in Boots movie, he better be in it. Kitty was enjoyable enough for me. There wasn't anything too big that stood out for me with her, other than her complicated relationship with Puss and her inability to trust others, but we also didn't get much about her character. However, I really enjoyed Puss's journey throughout the story, and his development from an egotistical legend with no care in the world over his life, to a person that cherishes and appreciates everything he has known because he knows it could all be gone tomorrow. Everyone around him pushes him to become better, and I loved the inclusion and portrayal of death throughout, as a haunting figure that strikes fear in Puss. But by the end, he doesn't fear it anymore, and accepts that this is it for him, one last life. I may have been hesitant coming into this, but this was a very enjoyable time with some amazing character moments, while still feeling light and fun with the comedy and animation. Let me know what you thought of Puss in Boots 2 if you've watched it for yourself, and comment down below what videos you'd like to see in the future. Is there a movie or series you want me to review? Let me know. Remember to like the video, and subscribe for more movie content, and follow me on my various platforms all listed in the description. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.